Hello everyone, welcome to the Lily Pilly Stitches studio vlogs. I'm coming to you from Brisbane in Queensland, and it's a bit of a on and off overcast day today. And happy 1st of March, looking forward to the cooler weather coming, but that probably won't be for another month or so here. So I haven't been on for a while. I started a new job and it's just been taking up all of my energy and mental capacity. And I haven't really, apart from one thing, I have really not knit much or made much crafting wise because I've just been too tired. But I thought I would come and share what I've been up to. So I did make a zipper pouch. I'll just take this stuff out so we can see. Okay. So it would have been better if I had batting or interfacing of some kind to add a bit of body to it. But anyway, I made this cute little vintage scrappy pouch, zipper pouch. I did some faux quilting lines. And it's just, oops, just a bit of cotton. It's just all these little lollies you get from the quilt shops, you know, where they have baskets of these little scraps of fabric. Have I got more there? Yeah. Just little scraps of fabric. And yeah, I had some pieces already cut out that were roughly this size. So I just cut them out to match, pop them together. Looks very 70s, 60s. And then on this side, I just had some polka dot fabric in my stash. And I used this doily on the back. It's just hand stitched on, so if at any time anyone found this later on and they wanted it as a doily, they can unpick it and no harm will have come to it. The lining is polka dot fabric, and then I used this, and I'll pull it out inside out so you can see. Inside is this pocket made with another doily. That technically can be unpicked. I just stitched around the edge with my sewing machine. But there were some areas that there was like loose threads, so you know, it can't really be used as a doily anymore, but it works fine as a little pocket inside the bag. And so that's my little zipper pouch that I made just to put whatever little mini projects in, or use as a purse. I've already taken it out as a purse. I'm working on another panel to make a slow stitch panel to turn into a bag. So this is a table mat, a linen table mat that had just this embroidered, this embroidered design in the one corner. And then I've added these doilies, and that one that's loose I've got a hand stitch on, plus some hexies and some more of those little pieces of scrap fabric I've put on. And yeah, so just doing that, and then I'll do a second one that's roughly the same size and make a bag out of it, like a tote bag. So that's what's been stored in that zipper pouch. I have a few of these really tiny hexies that I might put on it to use. And I used to for hand applique or for hand stitching, I got this thread from So Be Curated in Newcastle, and it's really good for doing English paper piecing, applique, or hand stitching anything on, like the doilies and stuff. And it's Metla silk finish cotton, Metla, and it's 100% cotton, Mercer size, number 60, 200 meters. You can get bigger ones as well, which I have, but really love this. And if you're appliquing, you can use a size, what was it? It was like a beading needle. and this goes in there very easily. So that's my hot tip. Sorry, Paris is barking. So I did decide to knit some socks for a travel project to and from work while I'm on the train and in my lunch break. And last week I knit one sock, finishing it today. I did pay for it because my shoulders were really sore. I had to have a break on Friday, otherwise it would have been finished then. But I finished this morning. So this is what I'm calling inspired by Summerlee Knits. These are like dopamine socks, so socks that bring you joy, whatever scrap yarn you had. So my main colour was this one, this blue, which I hand dyed myself. And then these are just scraps that I had left over and I added them in. And I just wanted to have a pop of colour up here. So I just did an inch of ribbing, 1 by 1 ribbing, 5 inches, put in the thread for the waist yarn for the heel, 5 3/4 inches, and then knit a rounded toe, and then come back in and knit afterthought heel. And yeah, I really, really love them. This yarn is also my own hand-dyed yarn, as well as this one that I did in between as sort of the main colour, and then inserted these. That one's from Circus Tonic Knits, and it's got actual like gold sparkle in it. Yeah, so really enjoyed it. So the second sock will look like this, but not the same. So I'm going to start I haven't got much left of this one, so I'm going to cast on with this one. And then I'm going to run through these colours, and then I'll run through these colours till I get to the end. So the pink will be on the bottom and the purple will be on the top. So they'll be matching but mismatching at the same time. So yeah, so that's all I've got to show you. I did do a little bit of knitting on the cloud sweater, but yeah, not enough to show you because it looks the same as last time. So yeah, I thought I'd show you. Yesterday Wayne gave me a gift of some Erstwalder pins and brooches. So he bought me this Lucky Dip one, and when I opened it, it's really cute. At first I was looking at it, I'm like, what am I looking at here? And it's a love heart, but it's like a Luckenbooth, which if you're Scottish, you'll know that. It's like a Luckenbooth brooch. But it's a wiener dog. It's a little dachshund in a love heart shape. How cute's that? There's its little face and its ears and its little feet. Yeah, it's so cute. So I've already worn that yesterday. And then he surprised me with a heap of pins that are Jetsam themed. So they included some stickers, which I can put in my journal. And look, it's the Mystery Machine. I used to love that. I used to love all those cartoons. And the Flintstones, of course. So we've got Mr. Jetson, Mrs. Jetson, we've got the son, we've got the daughter, teenage daughter, and we've got the robot housekeeper. And I really like these because they've got silicone backs on, so they're not going to dig in like if you're wearing them. So how cute are they? So cute. So I love them. So I'll just put them aside there so they don't get lost. And then you may have noticed my glasses. I got new glasses yesterday. So these are my reading glasses, and they have stronger prisms in this time. And I've got this lovely bright blue colour, which I had last time, a slightly different blue. And that just gives my eyes a break from white paper, white screens, so I'm not sort of squinting. So yeah, so they're like, the blue lens kind of goes with it because it's sort of like a purpley grey colour. Yeah, so these are my reading glasses. And then these are my everyday seeing glasses. And these have prisms in too, which is the first time I've got prisms in the everyday seeing glasses. And it was really weird. When I put them on, it was really overwhelming at first. And everything's like more defined in 3D because I didn't have like the binocular vision causes, you know, problems with depth perception and stuff. And now everything's like super surreal and 3D, it's amazing. So anyway, and then I got grey, you can't really see it here, but I got grey tinted, lightest grey tinted lenses in these just to be calming for my eyes. So yeah, so that's my new glasses. That's all I have to share with you. I hate working, but I'm glad I've got a new job now. And everybody seems really nice, and it's a nice place to work, which is awesome. The culture seems really good. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. So anyway, hopefully next time I come back, I'll have something more to share with you that's, yeah, now that I'm getting back into the swing of things and getting into the new routine of going to work and all that, hopefully I'll be able to fit in some more crafting and share that with you. But next week or tonight, maybe I'll cast on the other sock or on the train tomorrow and get that other sock on the needles ready to go. Anyway, I hope you're having a great weekend wherever you are, and happy crafting, and I'll see you next time. Bye.